Hello, everyone. So, I've been holding off on recording any more YouTube videos because, as you all know, I am at the very end of my grad school program. I'm doing my master's in human services, and that takes a lot of work. And so I haven't had the time to do the videos and record and do my homework because the homework is a lot. But right now this is paramount. So we see all the changes that are coming from the Trump administration, and many of us knew those changes were coming, but we didn't know the swiftness. Even myself, like, advocacy is what I do for a living. Preparing for the absolute worst is what I do for a living, especially in terms of safety planning with the survivors that I work with. And not even I was prepared for the amount of action that the Trump administration was so quickly ready to do. So we're in a position where the Trump administration has decided that they are going to end funding for programs across the country, nonprofit programs, private programs, government programs, all programs that do DEI work with people that are undocumented, regardless of their documentation status. That means that hardworking families that are here seeking either asylum or are refugees or are seeking support or are just coming here for a better life or anything in between, that funding is being cut. And so that calls into question, first of all, his overreach, right? Because a federal funding is not administered or provided under the executive branch. It's done by the legislative branch, which is the Congress. And so we have lots of questions. We have lots of things that are happening in the country, and lots of ways that this is going to hurt people. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm getting over a cold. So this is a tough time. This is a tough time. This is not just a tough time for our trans people. This is a tough time for our Black and brown communities. This is a tough time for our indigenous communities. This is a tough time for our survivors of gender-based violence. This is a tough time for our people, for ourselves. This is a tough time even for white people. This is a tough time. So what we need is to organize. What we need is to mobilize. What we need is to advocate. What we need is to activate. This is not a political issue. This is not a partisan issue. This is not about politics. This is about humans. This is about humanity. This is about our right to live. This is about our right to safety. This is about our right to exist. And we are being persecuted. We are. So it's easier said than done, but we're going to get it done. Watch out for my new videos. I'm doing one on what is DEI, since we have lots of issues now with DEI. I'm going to do one coming soon about what is DEI and why DEI is important and why it matters. Bye.